I'm going to say we're live, and welcome to Direct Mail Monday, July 13th, 2020. Steve Sipress here, or maybe now we just started with Direct Mail Monday, July 13th, 2020. And so I received this last week, or maybe possibly even a couple weeks ago, because it says on it July 4th, so it's specially mailed for the holiday. Has the American flag over there, American flag on the other side. Says, this summer we're giving thanks for friends like you this summer. So it's a summer mailing, the July 4th theme, red, white, and blue, stars and stripes on the back, red, white, and blue. Thank you. And so this is from one of the charities my beautiful wife Michelle and I support, the Milwaukee Rescue Mission. And I know these folks, and they do not do their own direct mail marketing. Very few successful business owners also take all the time and hours and years and programs and courses and mentorship and mastermind groups and one-on-one coaching and consulting and traveling to conferences and all the effort to reading books and listening to recordings and all the effort put forth to really get good at this stuff. So now I don't want to discourage you from watching my Direct Mail Mondays, but I rarely even scratch the entire surface of what it takes to be successful with direct mail here on my videos, but I do give some valuable tips, be it as it may. They're designed here on Direct Mail Monday, and this one will be also designed to pique your interest, to show you that if you are like many people that say, but Steve, I tried direct mail, it doesn't work. Well, then you didn't do it the way I'm showing with the examples. When I show examples that do work, sometimes I show examples and why they don't work. But when I show examples that work, they work. I share some of the reasons why, but there's still so much more to it. So someone who's successful at it almost always hires someone like me to do their direct mail. So if you want my help in particular, not to become my client, but I give a short call with some free advice, and I can point you in the right direction if you go to helpfromsteve.com. Anyway, let's dig into this with my trusty Rhino letter opener. We will open the letter, because as always, I'm on the fly, seat of my pants. Let's see what's happening here, what happens on Direct Mail Monday. As I open this up, I already showed you the fun, interesting, engaging, curiosity-piquing stuff on the cover. I passed over a couple of extra things. This caught my eye, and it's why I'm showing it to you, to see what this means. Meal tickets enclosed. Nutritious meals, $2.04 each. That got my attention. Meal tickets enclosed. Now, I realize it's from a charity, so they're not meal tickets for me. They're for me to purchase meal tickets to donate to the needy that the Milwaukee Rescue Mission helps. And by using the strange, bizarre, uneven monetary amount, $2.04, how easily could they have just said $2 a piece, or $2.25, $2.50, $1.95, $1.99, something normal, $2.04. What? It makes it seem like, first of all, I got to find out what's that all about, $2.04. Second of all, it seems like a real number, not just like they're saying it's around $2. They're telling me it's exactly $2.04. Well, I'd like to see what someone could provide that's a nutritious meal for $2.04. And then I'd like to show that to my beautiful wife Michelle, and we have just saved thousands of dollars. Forget about Whole Foods and Sprouts and whatever, all the fancy schmancy stuff she's always shopping and buying and making for me, like $2.04, man. So could you eat 3 nutritious meals a day for $6.12 a day? Times 30 days a month, we're talking less than $200 a month for 3 nutritious meals a day. Wow. As I open this, as always, I'm just going to take a second here to block out our home address just for a little privacy security issue. And here we go. So, as I felt, didn't share, there was something on the back that also piqued my interest. Your personal personalized address labels enclosed! Exclamation point. Blue and red on a white background. Red, white, and blue. Your personalized address labels enclosed. So it sounds like they're doing two things at once that charities are known for. They have meal tickets and they have the old address labels. That when I was a kid, I was like, wow, free address labels to whatever. And then my mom and my dad, they let me know. They're like, yeah, well, see, the idea of sending those is for reciprocity, to get you to feel gratitude and to say, wow, I'm going to use these, thank you. And now, of course, I'm not going to show these because I just realized, I just talked about crossing out my address. I'd have to cross it out, let's see, 4, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 times. There's 25 address labels here. Interesting is I just put an envelope that I'm sending out in the mail, and I forgot that I was about to show this on Direct Mail Monday with, and it said your personalized address anyway. I'm sure I'll use 25 personalized address labels. I'm seeing if this opens. It's very thick, but I'm guessing it doesn't. It is their labels, and so it's a rather thick, substantial piece of paper. On the back, it says, "Make it a summer of hope." This summer, another real number they're using, not saying 500,000. They say 567,715 Americans are experiencing homelessness, and then they put a link to where they get the information from. Many on our city's streets, some for the first time. They're hungry, homeless, discouraged, on the verge of losing hope, but you can help, blah, 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 blah. So that's the second use of a very smart, effective tactic that you want to make sure you're using yourself. Don't use rounded general numbers. They're too easily forgettable. But the human brain is more likely, it's also known as an involvement device. I talk a lot about that a lot. If it said 500,000, I can speed read the thing real quickly. When it says 567,715, spend a little bit more time on that, tiny bit more, but every little bit of involvement with your direct mail piece leads your recipient closer to responding, right? I mean, the ultimate example of the opposite is they throw it out before they open it. They say that's junk mail, see ya. They have spent zero time with it. So I've opened it, said you get a couple of cool things in here, and now they give me another strange number that gets my brain thinking. And what's it like to be homeless in the summer? Otis and Ashley give their testimonials and say, but when I came to the Milwaukee Rescue Mission, I learned who I really am, and I wandered the streets in a fog until I came to the Milwaukee Rescue Mission. So you got some proof here. Success stories. Now, in your case, you might not be a charity. It might not be homeless people you've helped be off the street, but it could be people you just did a roof for, and you helped them get rid of the mold, or you helped them, clean their pool so they didn't get sick from over-chlorinated pool water, or whatever it is you do. You have your testimonials you can put on there, and then here is the rest of the mailing. And by the way, the reason I had to count, and it's a strange number here, 3 panels with a total of 25 address labels, is because they also have a few, like this one here. This one is not printed with my name and address. This just says Milwaukee Rescue Mission. Red and blue stars on the white. So they could have put my name on it, but they're using that for a little reminding me where I got them from, because maybe 6 months from now these are in the drawer. I pull them out, I go, where do these come from? And on all 3 panels they have one of those, and then they also have things like this one, reminding me that I like the charity and why. Thanks to you, men and women will get the tools they need to change their lives through recovery programs in Safe Harbor and Joy House. So I'm now, and also tugs at my heartstring to go, gee, I didn't donate anything to them, and here I am using these, and now I feel terrible because these people definitely need, I thought I had it bad during this shutdown because my business is hurting and this and that, or are unemployed or whatever. But man, I'm not on the street. And now here in southern Arizona, I shouldn't laugh, but because unfortunately, I'll bet there are homeless people on the street. We're in the midst of a heat wave with 10 straight days over 110. And today, I believe this morning, I saw that we were setting a record for the highest low temperature of a July 13th in history, breaking like a 15-year-old record by 3 degrees. The previous high, I think I heard, was 93 degrees, was the low of the day. The overnight low was 93. And today, the overnight low, it got all the way down to 96. 96. So when I woke up this morning, it was already 96 degrees, or probably even a little higher. The low of the day, 96. So, man, if someone's living on the streets here, really got to help them out. Anyway, so here is a quote, biblical quote. Have not stopped giving, thanking you, blah, blah, blah. Dear Mr. Sipress, your past support. So now here's a smart thing to do. Right away in the letter, in the body of the letter, in the first paragraph, right away, and this is what is known as versioning. So you would have this entire letter the same, but to people that are new prospects, you would say something different. I mean, this is off the top of my head, but to people that are current donors that give money, you say your past support has transformed so many lives! Exclamation point. In the last year, you've helped provide countless nutritious meals, nights of shelter, and hours of Christian counseling and job training. But this summer, the COVID-19 pandemic continues to threaten our most vulnerable neighbors, and they need your help. As you know, the long, hot days of summer are no vacation for the hungry and homeless, and blah, 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 blah. So they are recognizing and putting the version of the letter to a segment of the list that are givers, that are donors, and they can tug at my heartstrings like they just did. I barely got through reading that my past support has transformed so many lives. This is emotional language. Again, don't expect, just because you watch some of my direct mail Monday videos, or I've been doing them for 3 years, that's 150 of them, you're still going to be this good a copywriter and this good at putting together a direct mail package. You're probably going to just go, Steve, direct mail doesn't work. I tried it. Yeah, but did you try getting a pro to do it? You know, that would be like Vince Lombardi going, gee, I can't win the Super Bowl. I tried it. Did you try getting actual players on the field instead of yourself? Like, of course, if you and the rest of the coaching staff went out on the field, you'd get creamed. So did you try getting professionals who are excellent at playing football to actually play the game? It's the same as the owner of a business. Did you actually get someone to do direct mail who's an expert at direct mail? Oh, go figure. Who thought? What? I'm the owner of the business. I am the chief cook, bottle washer. I do the filing. I clean the toilet. I just thought, I'll just do the direct mail. I've seen some of Steve Sipress's Direct Mail Monday videos. I ought to be able to put it together. Hopefully, prove me wrong. Hopefully, you can prove me wrong, but I have a feeling you are going to be burning. You might as well, please, instead of putting that money into a direct mail piece that's absolutely going to fail, just donate it to a charity like this one or another one. Hire a pro. That's why you're a business owner, right? The question you always ask is not how to do something. It's who do I get to do something. So they're really good at it here. Any amount you send today will go a long way to help provide summer meals. That's in bold, so my eye was drawn right to it. It only takes $2.04 to provide a complete meal. And so then they have a choice. Cross out my address again down here. And they have a choice on the perforated, the bottom piece perforated to return in the return envelope, also provided with the, please place the stamp. So they're being good stewards, showing you that they're good stewards of your charitable donations. They're not even paying the 50 cents for the return postage. So you're going to give them $50 plus 50 cents. Very nice. And I think they're sending the right message doing that. But as a business, if you're not a charity, you might want to get a return address indicia that says no postage necessary if mailed in the United States or whatever country you're in. Hopefully they do it in whatever country they're in. You have to pay for the permit, a couple $100 or whatever, and register, but then you're able to print off as many of the envelopes you want, and then you're only paying postage for the ones that come back. And then they have a few things that work here. They have, I signed the summer meal tickets and enclosed them with, and 2 check boxes. So they have a choice of donation, and not only is it a choice, but it's so wide open that they're both fill in the blank. So number 1 is blank dollars to help as many people as possible, or I'd like to give monthly. My first gift of blank is enclosed. So the choice is just give a one-time gift, a monthly gift, but fill in the number. As they said, any amount you send today will go a long way. So boom. And then they have multiple means of response. This is known as multiple ways to give. By mail, by phone, online. Go to Milwaukee, I want to say their website here. Go to ML, look at it. MIL, right, of course. MILmission.org. Milwaukee Mission.org/donate. Right? So it's for the Milwaukee Rescue Mission, milmission.org/donate. So 2 choices of how to give, one time or monthly. Open-ended, any amount we appreciate. And 3 ways to donate. All good stuff. And then we have great news on the back. Check this out. And we have great news. Generous donors have pledged $100,000 to the Milwaukee Rescue Mission and have challenged faithful friends like you to match it. That means the impact of your gift will double toward our goal of providing 85,000 meals to hungry, homeless, and hurting neighbors this summer. So now they're going to match my gift. So now, even if I just give $50, I just gave $100. That's almost 50 meals. Very cool. And then, assuming the sale here, another smart thing, as a token of gratitude, but I haven't given yet. So every business owner who's a salesman at heart knows that's called assuming the sale. Of course you're going to give, so we've already given your token of gratitude. It's brilliant. We've enclosed a personalized set of address labels, and we hope you enjoy them. Your compassionate support today will continue to provide refuge and relief at MRM for those who have nowhere else to go. Thank you in advance for remembering their needs and sharing God's love through your donation. Blah, blah, blah. P.S. The COVID-19 pandemic has had an unprecedented impact on our neighbors in need. Smart thing, you hear me talk about it a lot, is these days you want to enter the conversation going on in people's mind. Pretty much the biggest conversation for the past at least 4 months going on in everyone's mind still here in the U.S. certainly is, and here in Arizona, one of the breakout epicenters of the thing apparently is our nursing homes getting hard hit. You'd think we would have learned from the debacle of New York, New Jersey, and other states, but no, I guess we have problems in our nursing homes now. The COVID-19 pandemic has had an unprecedented impact on our neighbors in need. Your critical support makes a life-saving difference. The personalized address labels are just a small expression of our appreciation for your help this summer. PPS, to put your gift to work faster, go to milmission.org/donate, because that'll be faster than the 2 days it takes to get the mail. And then they also have here credit card. So please accept my credit card donation. Visa, MasterCard, whatever, fill in the blank, again, with the amount. Boom. Amount, blank. And I like it to be one time or ongoing. Please charge my credit card monthly. A lot of us that like to give to charities appreciate the convenience of that. You might think, oh, that sounds presumptive or rude, or I'm barging in on people, or how dare I tell them I'm going to continually charge the card. But I've got charities I've been given to for, I don't even remember when I started with them, but I appreciate that every month it comes out. I'm so glad that, I've moved, and, no matter what happens, maybe I'd forget, maybe I wouldn't renew, maybe, I'm busy and I wouldn't open the mail, or I didn't, no, just thank you. Charge the card. I want to keep giving. I appreciate it. And for marketers, for business owners, of course you want to, because maybe they don't mail this out to prospects. They don't assume prospects are going to donate again. So maybe they don't give them the address labels and all that. There's a separate mailing to prospects. But certainly, once somebody's given, so once you give to a charity, instead of just go to their website and ask for information or something, yeah, you'll get some information, maybe emails, but the best stuff is saved for the donors. And the best stuff, save for the biggest donors. You should do the same in your business, right? You'll do marketing to strangers, to cold traffic, it's known as in the industry, but you will spend and invest more time and money and energy into past and current customers, and you'll invest and spend the most time, money, and energy into your marketing to your very best customers who buy the most from you and the most often and give you the most referrals and stay with you the longest. Of course, it all comes down to math. Why would you invest the same amount of money in your best customers as you do in a stranger? That doesn't make any sense. Of course, you want to treat your current customer better, and that includes giving them whatever you give them, sending them your very best stuff. It's got the best chance to convert. Oh, and here they are. So I was going, what are these? These are the meal tickets, right? The promised, before-mentioned meal tickets. I think that was on the envelope. Look, I have so much fun stuff now all over my desk. Oh, it was on the front of the, summer meal tickets. Got it. It was on the envelope. New meal tickets enclosed. Right, so here they are. I got 4 meal tickets. Again, July 4th, summer, red, white, and blue theme. American flag, fireworks, looks like an Uncle Sam 10-gallon hat, and red, white, and blue themed stars and stripes balloons. And so we got summer meal ticket. May God bless you this summer and always. Signature. And it's so small I can't even read it. But they do have, each one has a unique number on it, and I'd have to read the thing more carefully, but it's very cool that there actually are meal tickets. And on the back, there's a message, again, another Bible verse. Praise be to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. Some kind of Bible verse about giving. So, all red, white, and blue, inside, outside, everything about it, entering the conversations going on people's mind when this arrived in my mailbox about a week or two ago is, hey, July 4th is coming up. Can't wait to see the fireworks. We're going to have a barbecue. Going to put out the flag. It's summertime. Let's go to the beach, the pool. I know things are different. And then they also talk about, there's a pandemic and there's COVID-19 or whatever. So they're doing a great job with this piece. I'm going to say I knew it would, but of course I hadn't opened it. So I would just guess that it would. And for good or for bad, for better or for worse, I'm just going to say it, I could probably tell the same thing just by looking at the outside of your direct mail piece, whether it's going to be good on the inside or not. If you're violating some of the truest rules and time-tested strategies and tactics on the outside, and I see that a lot, of course. Notice how I don't show you all the direct mail. Overwhelming, this stuff is crap. I can already tell I'm not even going to bother opening this. There can't be anything that great on the inside. When I see something really that well done on the outside, I had a feeling that look at all kinds of good stuff there is on the inside. And a lot more, again, like I said, than I went over here. You can learn a lot from it. Get on the lists of those charities, not just as a please send me information person, but pick a few you like, donate some money, and write it off as a marketing education investment. Now, I take it back. Talk to your accountant before you do anything like that. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a lawyer. I don't give tax advice. But even if you can't write it off, of course, that it's basically kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke there. The bottom line is, you give $500 to a few charities and you put out $2,000, that'll pay off 100 times over with the money you'll make from what you see. Even when you hire the pro to do it, and you say, show me some of your stuff, you'll have an idea right away. Is that person actually a pro? Do they know what they're doing? Just like Vince Lombardi or whoever's a coach right now of a top team watches film of how the player played in college, right? They don't just say, oh, everyone says you're good, I guess I'll draft you, or you have the biggest billboard, or you put out Google pay-per-click, please draft me, I guess you must be good, or I saw you on social media. You got to know what to look for. right? So looking at stuff that works will help you to see, when you see the game film, the portfolios, the examples of work of direct mail marketing experts, you'll say, wow, that actually has a lot of similar, that Steve talks about that a lot on his videos. Like, clearly you've got a lot of stuff going on here that clearly you know what you're doing. I'm going to hire you and give you a shot. And as I suggest you do, direct mail. Right now, working better than ever because everyone's mailbox is basically empty. Because the first thing not so sharp business owners do in a downturn of the economy is cut their advertising and marketing budget. So there's fewer people even doing direct mail, and therefore you own the mailbox when something arrives, and you don't even have to be this spectacular at it to get good results. And I'm not throwing that out because I'm going to send that back and thank them for those return address labels and throw some more support at them because I like them and I like the piece and I like supporting them. And that'll do it for Direct Mail Monday. I do not see, or maybe they're just not showing me, the questions, comments, concerns. As always, post those after if you're watching the replay or listening or reading the transcript, wherever you are. I always respond when appropriate, and that'll do it for Direct Mail Monday. I'll catch you back here tomorrow when I dive into the news and I share something, usually with a business lesson attached, on Topical Tuesday. I will catch you then. That's it for today. Over and out. Bye-bye.